Hello everyone, welcome to one session again of chess. So today will be a very interesting day. We have tournament, we have training, we have learning, we have a lot of things going on today for the chess session. So I'm really looking forward for what we're going to be doing today. So let's see how that goes. Welcome everyone. I see that not everyone is here at the moment, but I know that more people will be joining shortly, hopefully. Okay. And today we're going to be learning more fundamentals about the game. I will be analyzing some of your games from the previous tournament to see if you are doing the right thing during the game. That is very important that when we play chess, we do the right thing. If during a chess game you do the right thing, you will have a successful game. However, if during a chess game you are not doing the correct things that I advise you to do as your coach, then sometimes you may end up having a bad tournament. Okay, so we're going to pay attention to what are those good things that you're supposed to do, what are those things that you're supposed to pay attention to. But today we're going to be doing some practices as well on the chess. Notice that, as I said before, the chess is very good to practice, to learn, to become stronger as a chess player. So only chess, we pay attention to some of these basic things that we have to dominate, that we have to completely cover before we could actually aspire to win games in tournament. Okay. Now, with that being said, I'm here in the area of the chess, and this one says fundamentals. Okay, fundamentals. And let's see if we could solve some of these things here. All right. So for this, of course, I will need your help to solve all of this. Here it has capturing enemy pieces, so capture pieces. Now, the area of capture pieces, we have to pay attention because in chess, we are always capturing pieces, okay? And what we have to pay attention when we are capturing pieces is that we're supposed to make sure to see if the piece is actually free or if it is defended, and then we have to think whether we have a good capture, a bad capture, or a fair capture, fair exchange, I will say. So let's start one time taking a look at the captures. So let's take a look at captures. So literally in captures, what we're going to do, we're going to use our pieces to capture free pieces. Free, it needs to be free. So I will take, you see, I have a pawn in front, a pawn to the side. So I will take both of them, play capture this pawn, capture this pawn. Why? Because they are free. Now, notice what is going on here. In this position, there are two pieces that I could capture. There is a pawn and there is a rook. Things like this happen in a game all the time. I may have a pawn in front of me and I want to capture the pawn. But before I capture the pawn, I have to always just take a look to see if there are any pieces defending that pawn. So in this case, the rook is defending the pawn. So what? Do I want to capture that pawn? No. I want to capture the rook. Notice that the rook is also under attack by my queen, but the rook is not defended by anything. So guess what I will do? Yes, I will capture the rook first. So I take the rook first, and then I will take the pawn. So during a chess game, paying attention to what to capture is important. Now, here again, notice I have a bishop, and with my bishop, I'm supposed to capture all of those pieces. Okay, so I take a look at what I could capture with the bishop. I look to the side here, I see a rook. I look up here, I see a pawn. But when I look at the pawn, first of all, the rook is worth 5, the pawn is worth only 1. So I was going for the rook anyhow. But just to illustrate an example here, if I look at the pawn is defended. This rook is defending the pawn. This rook is defending the pawn. So I don't want to capture things that are defended because then it will be an exchange. Notice, I could capture something that is defended if it is for free, for sure. But in this case, our job is to capture all of these pieces without being captured. So now I capture a rook. Now I have to see, should I capture the pawn or the rook? Well, I will try to go for the rook because the rook is defending the pawn. So I don't want to go for the pawn and then the rook takes my bishop. So I put my bishop here to attack the rook. I will capture the rook and only then I will come for the pawn. Next exercise. Notice I have a queen. And with my queen, I have to capture all of these pieces here, all the black pieces. Now, I need help. For this one, I need some help. So can someone in the chat help me a little bit, please? I'm looking for some help here. What should I capture with the queen? Can you tell me which piece I should capture first? Can someone tell me what piece should I capture first? The bishop. So someone say the bishop. The bishop. Very good. I agree with you. I want to capture the bishop first. So where should I put my queen to try to go and get to that bishop? Because that bishop is far from my queen. Where should I go with my queen if I want to take that bishop? Can anyone help me, please? I'm really looking at the chat and seeing Sane in the chat. I see in Kaden. I see in Amrika in the chat. Yes, I know we want to take the bishop, guys. I want to take the bishop, but I need to use my queen. Where do I go first? If I want to take that bishop, which square I go first to take the bishop? Can someone help me? Someone say h7. But guys, my queen h7 is an illegal move. I cannot put my queen on h7. I cannot go to h7 with my queen. My queen plays up, sideways, down, in diagonal. I cannot go to h7. Come on, guys, give me some real help here. Okay, so someone say queen c7. Do you all agree, guys, that I should go with queen c7 to then take the bishop? Can someone tell me if this is okay? Should I go queen c7 first to go and take the bishop? Is c7 a good square? Is it safe? And that's the other thing when we're playing chess. If we're going to move our pieces, we have to move our pieces, especially our queen, to safe squares. If we don't move our queen to safe squares, our queen will get taken, captured by the enemy. Should I go to c7? Oh, exactly. I don't want to go to c7 because the knight will take it. So what I will do, I will move to the side. So I will move here first because I want to go here to then take the bishop. Then I go here and I will capture the bishop. Notice that after I capture the bishop, I have this pawn here right very close to me. However, I don't want to take the pawn because the knight is protecting the pawn. So I should take the knight first. And again, I have a pawn right next to me. But I don't want to capture the pawn because this pawn will capture. Because remember, black starts by number 8, heading to number 1, meaning that this pawn is defending that pawn. So if I get this pawn, then this pawn will capture my queen. And these are the things that I'm talking about that you're supposed to pay attention during the game. A chess game is played move by move, one move at a time. We don't play a whole set of moves, one move at a time. So when it's your turn to play, you want to pay attention that you do not give away pieces. If you have experienced the tournament already, of course, and you say, oh, I'm playing very bad, I'm doing very badly, then pay attention move by move. Even if you lose on time, no problem. It's better if you lose the game on time, and you have a totally equal game. Same amount of pieces, everything is looking nice, but because you were using so much, you were making a big effort to do the right thing, you end up running out of time. Perfect, no problem. That is totally fine, all right? But if you are playing a game and you're like, oh, I don't want to lose on time, and you give away your queen, give away your rook, give away your pawns, take my pawns, take my bishop, take everything, then you will still lose the game. So chess is a thinking game. So if we want to do good at a thinking game, guess what? We have to think. So that is the idea. I don't want to take that pawn, so I will stand here looking at this pawn, capture this one that no one is protecting, and then I will take this one. And on the last one here, they really gave us a challenge. I have to capture all of these pieces with my knight. All of these pieces with my knight, without putting my knight in danger. Meaning I cannot just put my knight here for this bishop to take my knight. I have to move my knight in a way that those pieces cannot take my knight. So I will start to try to take the queen. So I'll go here, excuse me, and I will take the queen first. Now I have to try to get the bishop, so I could get the bishop one time. Then I have to try to get the pawn. So I'll come here first to then get this pawn and then capture the other pawn. And with this, I finish with everything that had to do with captures, okay? Now, notice, guys, that during a chess game, it is important to pay attention to captures. Captures will be very, very critical when we are playing the game. If we don't pay attention to captures, then we're going to be doing very, very badly. Now, only 11 people? This cannot be. Something has to be wrong here. Something got to be wrong here. Wait, what? 12 only? Where are the rest of people? I think some people just come to play the tournament and they don't want to enjoy the class. And remember, guys, we learn when we have the class and then we practice what we learn in the tournament. So it is very important that we pay attention to the class. Now, today, this one here, this topic here is called protection. So what is protection in chess? Protection means running away from danger, blocking danger, or capturing danger, literally. So if a piece is attacking you and you cannot capture it for free, then you're supposed to either block the attack of that piece or run away. So some of you need to learn that. If a piece is attacking you, this bishop is attacking my rook. This bishop is attacking one of my pieces. I have to think, can I capture that bishop with one of my pieces? No, I don't have anything that could capture the bishop. Should I block the bishop? Well, if I push this pawn forward, I will be blocking the bishop, but the bishop will just take my pawn. So again, I will just be giving a pawn for free. So what should I do then? I should move my rook away from the attack of the bishop. Now, here comes another topic. When you're running away from the attack of one piece, make sure you don't jump from the pot into the fire. You cannot just run away from one piece into another piece. Be very careful because that is beginner's mistake every day. For example, oh, the bishop is attacking me. I'm going to run like a chicken. And you stand right here in front of the next bishop. And then the bishop takes your piece. And then you wonder, oh, I'm so bad at chess. No. Pay attention. Pay attention. It's not like, oh, I did bad in the math exams. I'm bad at mathematics. No. Pay attention, study, and you will do good. That's all it takes, Pay attention. That's all. So, okay, the bishop is attacking my rook. I need to move my rook away. I will put it here where none of those bishops could take it. See? Save my rook. Good. Now, I'm playing here again with the white pieces. This queen is attacking my knight. I need to move away with my knight, but I have to pay attention where to move because this queen from here covers all of these squares, and then all of these ones that are very close to my knight. Now, I have to pay attention that I do not land in any of those squares with my knight that the queen is covering. So I cannot be going any of those squares with my knight and then think that the queen will not capture my knight. I need to move away far from where the queen could reach my knight, okay? So in chess, you have to pay attention to that. Now, next question. What happens when you cannot run away? Because I know that people are very good at running away, but sometimes you're in a chess game, your piece cannot run away, and you will need to bring another piece to defend it. All right, and all of these guys, this is chess war. This is how it happens during the game. All right, and I will look after this. We're going to go to your games to see about this topic, which is capturing free pieces and then defending your own pieces. This is extremely important. You cannot pretend to be a strong chess player if you are not paying attention to capture free pieces of your opponent and to defend and save your own pieces. That is critical, and we need to work on that, okay? Now, in this position, this queen is attacking my knight. Now, I would like to at first move my knight away and escape the attack of the queen with my knight. But guess what? My knight could move here, here, or here. But in all those squares, the queen will still get my knight. So when this happens in a chess game, guess what? You need to protect it with another piece. Do I have a piece that could protect this knight? Do I? Do I have a piece that could protect my knight that is on a7? Do I have that? Anyone could help me with that? No? The rook. Good. where do I put my rook then to protect my knight? Do I put it here to protect the knight? Do I put it here? Where do I put my rook to protect that knight? Anyone can tell me? A2. Very good. I put my rook on A2. Notice how we were doing some thinking during training. So thinking during training also means thinking during play, during tournament, during the game. Thinking is not only, oh, when coach asks me a question, I will answer correctly. No, no, no. During your game, when something happens, you're supposed to also pay attention to what you're going to do. Now here we have a big dilemma, some problem going on here. This queen is attacking both my bishop and my pawn. How should I defend both of them? How do I defend my pawn and my bishop? Can anyone help me with this one? How do I defend the pawn and the bishop? How do I do that? Can someone help me with this one? Let's see. Pawn to c5. Very good. Shanisa. Shanisa? No, Chisa. Chisa Mohammed. Okay. Very good, very good. So yes, I will move my pawn to defend my bishop. And now my pawn defend my bishop defend my pawn, and that was very good. Now look at what is happening here. This bishop is attacking my rook. So the first thing, remember, if a piece is attacking one of my pieces, I will tell you what I do as a master, chess master. I'm playing a chess game. A piece is attacking my rook. The first thing that I ask myself is the following. Can I capture that piece that is attacking my rook? So I look at this bishop and I say, can I capture that bishop? But when I look at all of my pieces, none of my pieces could capture the bishop. Then I take a look like, okay, should I just move my rook away to save it from the bishop? But then I find that my rook doesn't have any good squares because there's a rook here. So if I put this rook here, this rook will take my rook. Notice again, I have to be paying attention. Some of you are playing chess blindly. You just move pieces and expect to win by moving pieces. No, you have to move pieces carefully. First, move the pieces carefully, and then you will start seeing victories. You move the pieces carelessly, you will see defeat. You move the pieces carefully, you will see victory. So now, this rook is covering all of this rank. So now, my rook looks to be in trouble. I cannot take the bishop, and I cannot move here because I will just lose my rook. Now, let's see, in that case, I'm supposed to block the attack of the bishop. I'm supposed to ask myself, can I block the attack of the bishop? Yeah, and I have 3 moves that I could use to block the attack of the bishop. But out of those 3 moves, only 1 is good because the other 2 are just very bad. Actually, horrible. So let's see the 3 moves. Move number 1, put the knight here to block the bishop from attacking my rook. Will that be a good move? Putting my knight here will not work. If I put my knight here, does this help me? Does this work? No, he will just take my knight. So, okay. The other 2 is put the bishop here. Some of you are saying, put the bishop on b2. But isn't this going to give away my bishop? I mean, I should have a better solution than just give you my bishop and then run with my rook. Oh yes, I found it. Block the bishop with the pawn. The knight will defend the pawn. So I push the pawn here. The knight defends the pawn blocks the bishop, so the bishop cannot get to my rook. How do I reach to this? Well, I check my options. I check what piece I could use to block. The knight, I could use the knight, but it doesn't help. I could use the bishop, but it will be a free bishop. I do not want to give my opponent a free bishop. So I look to see if I have something else, and I found I have a pawn that I could use to block. Now, of course, if I didn't have any choice, I would want to save my rook, and maybe I will move the bishop here if I had no choices. But I want to just move my pawn here, block the bishop, and save myself. And now we have a similar situation here. This bishop again, attacking my rook. I look around. If I go back, this rook is going to take my rook. If I stay there, bishop is going to take my rook still. What should I play? with the white pieces. Can someone tell me, what should I play with the white pieces here? 21 persons in the live is supposed to have about 50. How come we have 21? People stay asleep today. Anyone? 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 What to do here? How do you save your rook from that bishop? Oh, no one has this. I thought these players were extremely strong. What's going on? Pawn d4, but pawn d4 doesn't save the rook. Notice this pawn is here, but this pawn is far from blocking this bishop. If you play pawn push right here, then this bishop will come and capture your rook, and you will lose your rook. Anyone? Can someone help me with this, please? Can someone help me with this, please? No one is helping me. No one knows the answer? Knight e4. Notice, by the way, the letter for knight is N, because the letter K is given to the king. So keep that in mind. Anytime you give me a move relating to a knight, use the letter N, because when you use the letter K is given to the king, because the king is the most important piece. So the king will take the K, and the knight will take the letter N. So yes, knight to e4 is the saving move. The knight blocks the bishop from attacking our rook, you see? And my pawn is going to be defending my knight. So if this bishop takes my knight, my pawn will just take the bishop and will be a fair trade. A bishop for a knight. A bishop is 3 points, a knight is 3 points, so that will just be equal. So knight e4 saves the day for the white pieces. Now this one here is crazy. The position itself is crazy. Lichess already did here something crazy, because I have 2 bishops here that are black, of that in dark squares. This by Lichess is a bit crazy, but it doesn't matter, because the idea is the training. So what is happening here? This rook is attacking my bishop. That's all. Yeah, that rook is attacking that bishop, because this queen is not really attacking this knight, because this knight is protected by this bishop. So I have to find a way to defend or save this bishop. But at the same time, I have to be careful, because if the knight takes this bishop, that is the one defending this knight, then this knight will be lost. So I have to make sure I cater for all those little things. So guess what? I will use this bishop to save this knight. And at the same time, this bishop will be away from this rook. So I will just grab my bishop, put it here. And with this move, I protect my knight, save my bishop, and keep everything under control. Bishop c3 is my move. Now this is the last one. And this one is actually not so difficult. Let's see what is going on here. Well, the queen here is looking at various pieces. But which one of those pieces is the queen really attacking? Okay, now the queen is looking at the knight. But does the queen want to take the knight? I don't think so, because the knight is protected by both the rook and the bishop. So if the queen takes my knight, I welcome that capture, because then my bishop or my rook will win the queen, and I will be a queen up. But that will be very good for me. So now let's take at the rook. Now, the queen is also attacking the rook, but does the queen really want to capture the rook? If the queen captures the rook, the bishop will take the queen. So I don't think that queen wants to take that rook, because that will be a bad thing to do, all right? So then I look forward. Notice how I do not play fast. I pay attention to what is going on. I look forward and say, oh, look at that queen. Look, eyeing down my bishop. Like that queen just wants to take my bishop. So the bishop is not protected by anyone. So there are many moves that I could play here. I could perhaps move my rook back and let my rook defend my bishop. Or I could move my bishop to the side so the queen doesn't take my bishop. Or I could bring back the knight to block. The pawn will protect my knight. And in that way, I save the day as well. So I will play knight here. Good. So now, notice that today, you have learned about captures and you have learned about defense. So let's go to the tournament. Now, the tournament starts in 13 minutes, so we have a good bit of time still. I will not send the link for the tournament yet. I will send it at the very last moment. All right. Now, but let's take a look at the previous tournament that we played. By the way, guys, if you're on YouTube, this is your first time, please subscribe to the channel. All right. And follow me. Well, of course, follow me on YouTube. There, subscribe to the channel. You could hit the bell so you could get notification anytime I publish something. Let's take a look. Last tournament, we had 43 participants. How come today we have only 7? I think this number will improve because the previous week we have 59. It's just that people like to come to play the tournament, but not many people want to train to become stronger. Don't let that be you. Because if you only play and you're only playing the same thing and you're not learning something new, then how are you going to become a stronger chess player? It doesn't happen that way. All right. Now, let's go now to check the games from last week. And we're going to take a look at the players from 21 to 30. I will not look at the top players that won the tournament in the first 20 places because those players sometimes they might be doing good. So let's take a look at these lucky numbers from 21 to 30. I'm not guaranteed to be able to look at all these games. Remember, we only have 13 minutes before the tournament. But what I will do, I'll pick one game and let's go through that game. And what are we going to go through the game for? There are certain things that I always repeat myself during a game, which is if you're playing a chess game, and let's open one of these. Let's open this player here. If you're playing a chess game, all right, first of all, you're supposed to control the center, bring out your knights, bring out your bishops, and castle. And then from today's class, of course, you will notice that you have to pay attention to captures. When you could capture something, make sure it's free if you want to capture something for free. If you want to exchange, it's different. A bishop for a bishop, a knight for a bishop for a knight, a rook for a rook, a queen for a queen. Make sure that the trade, the exchange is fair, or if you're getting an advantage. If you have a bishop and you could take a whole rook, good for you. If you have a knight and you could take a whole rook, great for you. If you have a rook and you could take a queen, very good for you. But if you have a queen and you want to use your queen to exchange your queen for a knight, that's very bad. Or to exchange your rook for a pawn, that's very bad. So in this game, we're going to take a look at whether the basic concepts of controlling the center, bringing out your pieces and castling are happening, all right? We're going to pay attention to see if that is happening. And then we're going to be looking at those captures, that part of the battle. So let's see. This game is started with e4, e5. Very good. Both players are controlling the center. So I'm very happy. These players already look like professional. Congratulations to Sarika and to Gabi for their first move. Brilliant. Bishop c4, knight f6. Very good by Sarika. Sarika, here my advice is always, if someone plays bishop c4, it could mean that they want to try the 4-move checkmate. So you should play your knight on f6 to cover this square from the queen. So knight f6, brilliant move. Well done, Sarika. Knight out by Gabi, bringing out the knight, bringing out the bishop by Sarika. Very good. Notice these players, a little clap for them. You are doing great. Great job. Great job. The coach is proud of your first 3 moves. Let's continue. Knight out, knight out. Brilliant. Finally, the players are doing the right thing. These are an example to follow. Thumbs up for these 2 very good players. They're doing a great job in the beginning. But now, knight takes e5 by Gabi. Not a good move, Gabi. Not a good move, Gabi. Because knight will take the knight. And after d4, trying to create this double attack, knight takes your bishop too. You cannot play that risky move if your bishop could get captured. So now, notice what happened here, guys. This exchange is not good because a knight for a pawn is not a good trade. After knight took, knight is also attacking this bishop. So here, white is already in trouble. What should white have done here? Well, continue with normal play and castle. This would have been nice, just castle. Or play pawn to d3 to bring out your bishop. But taking this pawn, bad capture. Pawn e4, knight takes, pawn takes. Sarika is doing very good here. So Sarika at this point is winning the game. Sarika has a winning position, winning the game. Let's see, why do I say that Sarika is winning the game? Sarika is playing, no, Sarika is actually playing with the white pieces. Sorry guys, my bad. Gabi is playing with the black pieces. So Sarika here played knight takes, and this was a bad trade because then this was lost. The bishop on c4 was lost. So at this point, sorry about confusing the names, Gabi with the black pieces is winning. It's winning. Gabi is winning here. Now, let's see how the game continues. d6. Queen by Sarika attacking the knight. Very interesting move, I must say. Knight goes back. Notice what is going on here, guys. Attack, defense. These players are doing something good, you know. This queen is attacking the knight. Gabi saw that, and Gabi says, I need to save my knight. So he moved the knight right here where his pawn could protect the knight. See? King to f1, not a good move by Sarika. It was better to just castle. But instead, king to f1 was played. And Gabi played knight back with the knight attacking the queen. Sarika moved the queen to save it. You see what is going on, guys? The battle. Oh, this knight move, paying attention to the moves. This knight move, what is that knight doing? Oh, the knight wants to take my queen. Let me save my queen. That is how you play chess, all right? Knight comes forward. The knight is attacking the queen again. Sarika needs to do something about this. Sarika move the queen away so that the knight does not take the queen. Good move. Keep your queen alive. But what is the problem here with white? White has not castled, this bishop has not come out, and white lost a piece. White is still fighting, but guys, fighting with a piece done is a problem. So make sure you avoid dropping pieces. Knight goes forward. Gabi continues to attack. With this knight forward, the knight wants to take that pawn on c2 to then attack the rook. Sarika needs to do something about this. So Sarika plays knight forward. Gabi brings out his bishop. Gabi could have played here knight takes, but he decided not to do so. He instead brings out his bishop. Knight goes back, and with this knight back, the knight protects the pawn, attacks this knight, and Gabi exchanges the knight with a check. Pawn takes, and Gabi ended up taking the pawn, attacking the rook. Sarika saves the rook. And Gabi plays knight check. Very bad by Gabi. Wow. Because here you are giving away your knight, Gabi. And this is where you have to make sure you continue to play good moves. In chess, continuing to play good moves is important. What would have been a better move? Well, something like bishop takes here will be very good. Notice now this bishop captures the pawn, attacks the rook, and the rook has nowhere to go. Literally nowhere to go. It cannot go here, the knight will take it, and remains here, the bishop will take it. So Gabi, bishop takes pawn would have been a better move. Instead, he takes this pawn, bishop, queen takes, and in this position, guys, the game is now back to almost equal. Queen check, king moves. Of course, Gabi continued to attack with his pieces, with his bishop. This king is not looking too nice here, but the game is still going on. What is the difference here? Well, this king is safe because this king has castle. The white king is not so safe because it has not castle. Now, this game went on for a lot of moves. Look at this, up to 50 moves. So I will not go through all those moves, all right? But notice, what I wanted to learn from these games, guys, is pay attention to captures. Pay attention to attacks. This is how you get better at chess. At chess is not, oh, let me move a piece quickly. Let me move my bishop. Let me move my knight. Let me push a pawn. No, no, no. Pay attention move by move. You want to control the center, bring out your pieces and castle. But while you are doing that, you want to pay attention to captures, to attacks, to threats of your opponent. to make sure that you do not give away pieces. If you give away pieces, you will end up losing the game. And also, after you take your opponent's pieces and you have it there and you are winning, make sure you win. Don't give away, don't give back the pieces that you took from your opponent. Okay? Now, back to the tournament. This tournament will start shortly, in 3 minutes. So what I will do, I'll share the link in the chat. I'll share the link in the chat for all of you to join the tournament. So all of you that are in the chat on YouTube watching this, 26 of you are there. You are welcome. All of you are welcome to join and play in this tournament. It will be a quite interesting tournament. I am thinking about playing the tournament. Maybe I will play, maybe not, but most likely I might play. All right. So guys, join the tournament. Click and join. You have 2 minutes and 55 seconds to join. Okay, you are welcome. Everyone is welcome, welcome, welcome. Only 14 people in the tournament. Okay, hopefully that will improve. Guys, some players in chess, I don't understand some of them. For example, if I had the chance to play against top players all the time, grandmasters and other FIDE masters and international masters and stuff like that, then I will be happy to play against stronger players. Some of you like to only play against easy players because you want to play against easy players to win. I am a chess master, and still I want to play against stronger players, even if I lose, because I still want to learn. Some of you, instead of feeling happy when you play against a stronger player, against a strong player, you feel sad. Oh, I don't want to play against that player because I'm going to lose. So what? You don't win from your victories. Sorry, you don't learn from your victories. You learn from your defeat. When you lose a game, then you check your game and you say like, let me see, why did I lose the game? And you realize, oh, I didn't bring all my pieces. Or, oh, I didn't castle. Oh, I gave away my bishop and my knight. So, wow, my opponent was playing very good. He used tactics that I didn't know before. And you learn from that. However, if you only play against a player that is very easy, against a beginner, if you only play against beginners that just learn how to move the pieces, so you sit there and you just capture all of their pieces and you feel good. I took all of their pieces. I am a strong player. That's not the idea. The idea, guys, is to play against opponents that will challenge you. Okay, so keep that in mind when it comes to chess and every other sport. Okay, now let's go with the tournament. Now, type your number. Type your number in the chat. We only have 40 seconds left. Type your number. What number are you coming in the tournament? First, second, third, fourth, fifth. There are 16 players, so this is an even number. 17. I might jump in because I'm seeing 17. I might jump in. Yeah, because if I just stay and watch, I will jump in and play. 13 seconds for the tournament to start, guys. Let's play some chess. Let's play some chess. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Tournament starts now. Oh, what am I playing with? Okay, I will control the center. Bring on my knight. I'll bring on my bishop. I'll bring on my next knight. So notice what I'm doing here. I'm just bringing on my pieces. He brought on his knight. I will castle. So the same thing I'd ask you to do is the same thing I'm doing. I will play this pawn push to make room for my bishop to come out. And I will bring on my bishop. Simple chess. I'm just playing simple chess. He played bishop there. I will send my knight forward. The whole point. Send the knight forward. Send the knight to the attack. See, what will my opponent play? Oh, he also sent his knight forward. But this move looks fishy. Fishy. Because I will capture here with a check. Interesting. Let's see what my opponent will play against this move. He moved the knight, the king. Oh, this doesn't look too well. I'll capture this pawn then. Why not? I'll capture this pawn. But what am I doing by capturing that pawn? Was capturing the pawn a bad move? Let's see. Only, oh, you see what was the trick? I gave away my knight there, but he didn't notice that my bishop was attacking his queen. That was the trick. Now I could just take the queen. Now notice that during a chess game, paying attention move by move is very important. I will play this check. This might not be the best move in the world, but I will just play the check to see where my opponent is going. Okay, my opponent played a good move here. So, okay, fine, no problem. I will capture this bishop. Let's see what is he going to capture with. Oh, he played knight here. But knight here is not such a good move because you're putting your knight in a square where my queen could just take it. So I'll just take this knight with my queen. He captures this with his bishop. But again, a bishop for a pawn is not a good trade. A pawn is worth 1 point. The bishop is worth 3. And with this now, I managed to take this bishop with my rook. He moves to the side. But this game is going to finish just now. Queen g4 check, attacking the king. Notice that my rook covers all of this file too, so he has to move to the side. Now I will play a little check first here. My knight is defending my queen, so he cannot capture. And then I will take this pawn with checkmate. And the game is over. Round 1 has finished. So I noticed that I won, improve 1, Taiv 1, Kereli 1. Okay. It just says something wrong. Okay, for those who are coming late, let me just share the link. For those who are coming late, I hope that you could click and join. For those who are coming late, there's the link for the tournament. You could click and join. You will be able to play only 4 rounds because round 1 already started. But you could click and join, all right? Have some fun playing the game. So in this tournament, I will have 2 or 3 difficult games to play against Improve. Improve is actually very good. Who else is there? The other ones are still playing, but Improve is definitely one of the good ones. Then no one else. Where are the other ones? Oh, the other players disappear. Okay, Adam Ling. I will have to play against Adam. So most likely Improve. Improve is very good from USA. Adam is also plays good. So those will be the challenging games so far. And from this side here, Chess Overseas plays very good. He's from Argentina. So we have people from Argentina playing as well here. So yeah, USA and Argentina are in the house. Welcome, guys. Welcome, USA. Welcome, Argentina, to the tournament. So let's see how that goes. Some games are still going on. So let me just take a look at Chess Overseas from Argentina. He's playing against Ethan. Ethan is playing with the white pieces. But the game looks equal. Ethan is having a good game. Ethan is fighting properly here. Ethan is playing proper chess here. Perhaps the move is going to decide. Blocking the check might be better than moving the king. Hey guys, be careful with moving your king quickly like that. But who knows? Let's see how this goes. Because this could turn to be very interesting. Develop the bishop. Saying that Ethan attacks the queen. Very good. Ethan is doing a good job here. Check, asking for a queen exchange. Not bad. Interesting game between Ethan and Chess Overseas. Okay, guys, so this is the game we're looking at for the moment. For all of you watching, guys, good luck, good luck. The link is in the chat. I could put it here once more. The link for the tournament. Click and join the tournament. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, guys. Oh, Ethan dropped that pawn there. Be careful, guys. When pieces start coming off the board, pawns become extremely important. You cannot just give away pawns like that. You have to be very careful because when pieces start coming out, pawns become very, very important. And you want to pay attention to those important pawns. Ethan is actually given a good fight. Chess Overseas is retreating a lot in this game. A lot of retreat in Chess Overseas game. Pawn to g4 by Ethan. Interesting. Let's see how that goes. Chess Overseas is playing faster than Ethan. Okay. Interesting. Knight take by Chess Overseas is not so good, but Ethan will need to see some tactics in order to take advantage of it. Something that apparently he didn't see. It was kind of advanced tactics, so yeah. Okay, guys, welcome everyone. How many people in the chat now? 21 people in the chat. Some people stay. I understand now. For some people, this upcoming week this week has a lot of exams for some people. So some players are actually revising, making sure they get their work done, getting ready for exams and all of that. So yes, you will see some people absent today. And I just have to say that not today, but maybe next Monday, maybe or our last Monday class for the term. However, guys, we have Saturday chess starting. Saturday chess in person. What? Chess Overseas ended up checkmating Ethan. Wow. Back to tournament. I'm playing, it says. Oh, wait a minute. I was in a game and I even know. Wow. Have to be very careful here. I almost lost on time there. Okay, so Big Bright Phil here is trying to checkmate me with his queen. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. He's bringing all of his pieces to attack me. Let me just develop my bishop. So he was trying the 4-move checkmate, so I make sure and stop that idea. Knight there, that's not going to cut it. I will castle and protect this pawn. So that will be totally fine for me. And now we'll start looking to counter-attack. Start looking at a counter-attack against my opponent's ideas and plans. Okay, queen there is his move. What should I do? Should I attack the knight? Should I attack the bishop? Attack the knight should be fine. But knight will come back here and then I will have to change knight. So I might leave the knight there for one more move. Not for too long. For one more move, I might leave the knight there. Now I will attack this knight. He goes back with the knight. So I will take that knight then. Yeah, I will take that knight. Why not? It takes with pawn, guys. So now I bring this knight here. So my idea is to, seems I defended checkmate. Trying the 4-move checkmate, the problem is that, look, it leaves some of your pieces badly. This rook is not able to move. This bishop is blocked by his own pawn. This queen is looking in a very weird way it is. So yes, I mean, this could leave your pieces kind of like in bad shape. Okay, so that's the problem with this kind of, tries. So should I attack the queen here? Yeah, I will attack the queen with this move. Let's see where he is going with that queen. I knew he would play a move like that. And I will take this pawn to attack to see if I could capture that rook. I have to be careful because my opponent has some tricks here. Okay, he didn't see it. So I play my king here just to make sure I keep everything as protected as possible. I don't want to blunder anything. Notice that I pay attention move by move. So now he played this pawn push. He's attacking my knight. So I play queen here to defend my knight from that bishop. So I could defend it with both my knight and my pawn. So next thing, I have to make sure this knight is able to survive. So he takes. I will take here with pawn. All right, taking with queen might be good, but I will take with pawn to attack this queen. Keep it fun, as they say. Then the queen has moved. I will bring my knight here to attack his queen now. Also, see, move by move. He bring his queen, move his queen. What to play here? I will attack the queen once more to see where the queen is going. I wonder where he's going to go with that queen. Big bright field, not doing bad at all in this game. I will attack the. Should I attack the queen once again? Yeah, I will attack that queen once more with my pawn. Let's see where that queen goes. And then notice my bishop here is not doing much. So I play bishop here to start bringing my bishop into the game. So let's see what my opponent plays. The position is quite interesting. Big Bright Field has played a good game so far. Queen, rook there is interesting. But it's problematic because I have queen here. Sorry, bishop here. The problem with bishop here is attacks the queen, but the queen has no way to go. Notice that the queen has no squares. The rook took the square of the queen. So now that queen doesn't really have any place to go to. So it looks like that queen could be lost. Does he have moves that he could play here to save the queen? Yes, he has a move. That is interesting though. But I don't know if it works. Well, queen back there doesn't work. I'll just take that with a check. And yeah, my opponent now is definitely in trouble. He resigns. Yeah, he lost the queen for a pawn. That's a bad loss. Yeah, back to tournament. Okay, there are still 4 games going on. 28 players in the tournament. So there are some winners here. So I won. Chess over C won. Adam won. Adelia won as well. So Surya joined a little bit late, but still won still. So guys, this tournament is 5 rounds, okay, and we have played already 2 rounds. Okay, this is the second round, so we have 3 more games to play. After the 3 games that are missing to play, then the person with the most points will win the tournament. So I have to pay a lot of attention in my next 3 games. The next 3 games will be very important, and I have to pay a lot of attention to those games. So some games are still going on. Here we have Improve against Sarika. Yeah, Improve has a... Sarika is playing a good game, but Improve is definitely here on the lead in this game. Oh. Improve is missing certain things here. Kind of some obvious things. Okay. Let's see how that goes. And I'm laying with 2 points. Adelia with 2 points. Chess overseas with 2 points. You see, more people join. Yeah, we have more players, guys. We have 29 participants, so this is very good. Some people have lost games already. Not it's very few the ones that actually have full points. Only 3 games going, and Improve is one of those games. And yeah, the game is over. Improve has won the game. Um, 2 more games going on. So these are the 2 games going on here, guys. So let's wait until these games are over. Okay, here we have Sivas versus Jediah. Oh, that was a free knight, and Sivas didn't take it. You have to pay attention to free stuff, guys. And now they are just in a rush to play quickly. But it looks like white is going to be winning on time, most likely. White might win on time because this doesn't have increment. You have 5 minutes flat. So you don't get any increment per move. So you have 5 minutes flat. You have to see what you do with those 5 minutes. All right. I wonder who am I going to play next? I think I will end up playing either with Adelia or Adam. I think one of them will be my opponent in the next round. So let's see how that goes. 5 people with 2 points. Let me see which one of them I play. I'm playing Adam. I knew I was going to play either one of them. So e4, e5. Let me bring out this. Bring out my bishop. Defend this. So this is called the Italian game so far. So let me see what Adam is going to play here. Bishop there, I'll play c3. So I'm just going to play the Italian game. Adam is thinking about what to play in this position. So let's see what he come up with. Okay, so he plays d6, and here I have to make a choice of what to play. So I play bishop back. And see what he's going to come up with. He castles, I play h3. Let's see. So he plays knight, so I play bishop. I do not want to allow anyone to take my bishop. He plays knight back, play knight out like this. This is totally fine, no problem. Let's see how he's going to continue. This position is very, very tricky. Very tricky position. Bishop out. I'll make sure and my queen. Queen, very good, interesting. Bring on my knight. See how is my opponent going to continue from here. Knight there. Oh, interesting move. Does it work is the question. Does it work, or do I have tactics? Can I play knight takes? If he plays knight take, click here. I think I have tactics with this move here. I think so. Let me see. Maybe. Because now when I capture these guys, I'm attacking this knight here. So I think my move is correct. I'm attacking a queen as well, so he has to be very careful. With this move, I think I'm winning a pawn. Winning a pawn in a chess game is very, very important. Don't underestimate the win of one little pawn. Now my queen ended up in a kind of like an interesting square. Not the best square in the world, but it's an interesting square. Interesting move by him. I play queen here. I think I have a clear idea of what I want to do now in this game. White is slightly better, and yeah, he wants to bring back his bishop most likely. So I play bishop here, challenging his bishop to see if he wants to trade bishops. Most likely not. I guess he didn't want to exchange bishops. So I'll come here with my queen. I have to pay attention to where I move my pieces. Maybe I'm moving them a little bit too freely. careful not to move my pieces too freely in a position like this. Queen to another square would have been maybe better than to this square. But okay, it is what it is. We have what we have. And let's see how this game continues. I have to decide now where to put my pieces, what to do with them. So this queen I'll put here. I haven't castled yet, guys. That is worrying me a little bit. He's pushing with that, but I'm going to push this pawn. So let's see who creates an attack fast. I'm not going to worry too much about that. See this, my phone is making noise, so I just making sure it's totally silent. He's attacking my pawn, guys. Wow. What an aggressive opponent. Let me play here. Subtle move, nothing too crazy. Let's keep it there. He comes here. What do you want? Okay, I'll push here and attack. I'm going to attack. If you're attacking on that side, I will attack on this one. And let's see what happens, my friend. I cannot avoid trouble. If you want trouble, let's have some trouble. No problem, but I want to take this pawn over here. I definitely want to take that pawn over there and see what happens. Just now I start thinking about castling. Definitely thinking about castling just now. The opponent brought back his knight. So I'll take this to open the file. An open file is very important during a chess game. So I'll open that file and see what happens. Okay. Interesting move by my opponent. It's not like he had a whole bunch of things to do here. I bring out my knight. So I'm just bringing pieces, all right? Playing around with my pieces. So I'm trying to send my pieces to the king side now. Bring my knight here now. Bring my pieces to better squares. I don't know if that would have been a good move by my opponent though. Now I have this move here. This move is interesting. Attacks the bishop, attacks the pawn. I think this could be problematic this is problematic for white. Definitely white is in some trouble here, to say the least. White is in black is on some trouble here, not white. Sorry, black. Notice, guys, that I'm just playing chess, you know, attacking some of the weaknesses in my opponent's camp, sending some pieces forward, just doing my thing. Now my opponent has to deal with this double attack that I have created. Interesting move. He plays knight there. Should I take that? No, I'm not going to take that. I will take this, attacking the rook. The rook doesn't have any good places to go to. So I'm attacking the rook and see where will the rook go. Continue to just kind of dismantling my opponent's position. Rook comes there. Should I take this? I'll take this pawn too. All right. So guys, I'm just there. Playing the game. Fighting up. See what will my opponent do here. I have an idea already of what I want to do in this position. I will attack this rook to see where will the rook go. It's important to see where will the rook be going. The opponent has to be very careful in this position. This position has hidden things, and my opponent missed some of this hidden. I could take this queen, but I don't want to take the queen. I want to win by a sacrifice. So I'll give away this queen, this rook here with a check. He has to take with the king. That's the problem. He has to take with the king. And when he takes with the king, I have queen h7 checkmate. So that will look like a win here. Very good. Back to tournament. Notice, guys, even I'm playing against a player that is many rating points below me, and I still have to do a lot of work. I mean, step by step to make sure that I win the game. Chess Overseas has lost his game to whom? Chess Overseas lost to Improve. So Improve took down Chess Overseas. And now we have left here Adelia. We have myself, Improve, and Adelia. So let's see how it goes. Well, Chess Overseas is still in there as well. I don't think anyone else could come to 3 points. There's only one game going on, and yeah, they cannot come up to 3 points. So, oh, they didn't take that queen. Okay. So now I have to play that against Improve or against Adelia. So let's see who will I face. Now I have to play against Adelia. So my last game will be against Improve most likely. Adelia play e4, I'll play e5, and let's see what Adelia brings. d4, I'll capture that. So Adelia is playing some gambits here. Interesting. For that one, I'll play d5. So Adelia is playing some sharp chess. Very good, Adelia. Sharp chess is always good. Dealing with gambits is something that we have to pay attention to in chess, learning how to fight against some of those gambits. She wants to exchange queens and go for an endgame. Okay, I take this. Should I take that? Take these two. And what is the idea? She has a lot of development. I have to be very careful here. Should I pin that knight? Okay, I think this should be fine. I don't want that knight jumping in here. Now I'm a pawn up in this position. So what I have to do here, guys, is make sure and develop my pieces. Notice my opponent is just bringing out pieces here. So I have to be very, very careful. Seeing those knights wanting to come into the game already. Can I put this here? I put this here. I need to pin that knight. I need to play faster as well, right? My opponent here will have a lot of initiative here. So I have to be very, very careful. I'll develop my knight now. I'm now trying to see if I could castle. If I manage to castle, I will be fine. But castling will not be an easy task here. Although I'm one move away from castling. So yeah, I'm going to take my chance and castle. Okay, so during a chess game, guys, castling is extremely important. You have to make sure you bring out your pieces and castle. Really had a very interesting position here, but didn't fight it too much. That's the word I will use. I'll play bishop here, keeping the pin on that knight. Move by move, guys. Move by move. Where to put my bishop is going to be the next topic here. I'll put it here. Put my bishop here. I need development. I need to bring out these two pieces, the knight and the bishop. I need to bring them out. This is lack of development. I cannot be dealing with that. I need to be very careful with lack of development in a chess game. So I need to definitely deal with that development. I'll attack this knight here. I need to bring out my pieces. So I'll be bringing out my bishop, bringing out my next knight. Once my knight is out, I should be fine. Maybe I miss stuff. Maybe I had rook here and I just missed rook here as a good move. Maybe, but I just want to bring out my pieces, guys. Okay. This is only a 5 minutes game, so it's not like I have a whole bunch of time to think about what moves to play and all of that. I need to make sure and bring out my pieces. Now, guys, my development is completed. I have developed my two knights, my two bishops, my king is castle, and fortunately, I am material up. I am up 1 pawn in this position. So I am up a pawn, and I will play to try to take advantage of the fact that I am up a pawn. I play a pawn here. I'm just watching to see what my opponent will play next. It's her turn to play, and she needs to find a move to continue the game with. So let's see what move will she go for. And we'll see in that way how well the game continues. Oh, she attacks. I could take that and play knight forward. I will go with that. Is that going to be good or not? Okay, I will take this. This is giving away my pair of bishops, but all right, it's not the end of the world. I will attack the bishop now to see if she will allow me to take that bishop. I don't think she will, but I will still try. I will still try. See what she is going to play. Okay, so I am playing a little bit faster than my opponent. So my last game will be most likely with against Improve. So let's see how that goes. Improve apparently is playing some interesting games over there. Oh, Adelia is thinking. Very good, Adelia. Keep thinking. Take your time, Adelia. Don't play fast. Think. Take your time, you know. Oh, she moved her bishop there. This is interesting. Can I play this and this? This and this. This and this. Is this a good move or is this a bad move by my opponent? I need to figure out what's going on with this move, so I play knight here. Yeah, this move creates a couple of attacks in the game, so let's see how that goes. This could get tricky. A lot of pieces in the game is still 3 minor pieces, the 2 rooks, so this could get tricky very quickly. You know, I mean, what is on the attack, what is not being attacked, all kind of stuff. So yeah, things get very tricky very quickly in chess sometimes. And when those things are happening, we have to pay a lot of attention. Okay, guys, after this round, we have one last round after this. Oh, she moved bishop back. The move that I was expecting, though. That's the move that I was expecting anyhow. But now that I have a move that I want to play here, which is this one. Let's see what will she play against this move. This is an interesting move that I have been thinking about managing my pieces here a little bit. I wonder what's supposed to be her correct move for this. Maybe this, maybe that. Oh no. Things here will get interesting. She needs to find a certain move here that's not easy to find. That is why she's thinking. The move she needs to find is not an easy move to find. I don't think that was the move. Nope, that move is not going to cut it. So I could play knight takes bishop here. And then play check here to win this one here. I think her move supposed to have been here. I win material though. Material up here. Knight is attacking everything. I'll come right here, making sure I keep everything covered and protected. 10 more seconds, no increment. So yeah, this is looking interesting. Adelia played a very good game here. Okay, let me capture this. Where's that knight going? I'll see if I could trap that knight. I will see if I could trap that knight. Okay, good game, Adelia. Well done. Now, okay, I have to play against Improve. Definitely I have Improve to play with in the last round. And I have the white pieces against Improve. So let's go. E4. Let me see what Improve will come up with. We play C5. Okay. My knight. Improve is playing interesting. Improve plays a good game all the time. Not bad at all. Looks like he knows what he is doing. It was supposed to be something here. If I don't take knight take, bishop takes. Okay, I'll play here. He could play knight the after. So I'll play this one time. I don't want to delay this move. Yep, I don't want to delay on this move. Castles. Can I play this move? Can I? If I play this move, what can he play? Okay, let me just develop my pieces. I think I had better moves to play, but let me just develop my pieces. Oh, that move. Come here. This move of mine looks like a mistake. Why I play this move again? Is this a mistake of mine? Or is this a normal move? I wonder, did I just make a mistake? No, I don't think so. I don't think this is a mistake. I think this is actually pressure against my opponent. Yep, this might be some pressure against my opponent. It's either this is a good move with pressure or a move that doesn't look good at all. What will it be? I wonder. So different players will require more difficulty to win the game, and in all games, literally, you have to use all of your strength to win. Not because you are playing against a beginner or intermediate player, you get to play least strong moves or anything like that. All right, guys. So you have to play your strongest moves all the time. Literally, that is how chess works. So if I attack this knight here now, where's the knight going again? I wonder where's the knight going. I'm attacking the knight. Maybe he will want to take what? My bishop. Should I capture here with my knight? Yeah, capturing with the knight looks fine. Improve is playing a good game. Good defense here by Improve. Okay. Very, very interesting, my friend. Improve. Let me play this move. This is kind of like a loose move. It's not as strong as it may appear to be. Play here. He could capture. He could exchange here. Have to play faster because my time is lower than his. My time is lower than his, and I have to pay a lot of attention to the end game as well. Not creating enough fight in this game apparently. Oh, he decides not to take. He decides not to take. I don't even have this move. What can I play here? Can I play knight takes? Is a good move by him or is it bad? It's either very good or very bad. I play here though. Very, very interesting game here between myself and Improve. Improve is playing a very good game, guys. I'm impressed by how good his game is the game he's playing here. Oh, look at that move. Interesting. He wants to create a whole bunch of problems in this game. But let the problems begin. Let me see. He wants to play knight here on his next move. And there's not much that I could do about it. So I will let him go with his idea and I will play my idea as well. And let's see what happens at the end. But he will have a lot of pieces on the attack, so I have to be extremely careful. His queen is very well placed as well. He plays this move. Can I play this? Yeah. Have to play fast, guys. Improve playing a very good game here. As they say in Trinidad, giving me a good run for my money. That's how they say it in Trinidad. Have to start playing some fast moves here, not delaying on anything. Give him something to think about. So I have some ideas here, but not clear what to think, what to play here, guys. Not totally clear on how to follow with my plan here. Couple of moves that I want to play, but I'm not totally clear on them. I'll try this one, see what happens. Try this one and see what happens. But as I say, it's nothing clear in here. I'll take this. I don't know if that is all that good, but I'll take it. Take it first, think after. That will be the politics of that move that I just played there. Take it first and think after. Now my opponent is thinking a little bit. I think I have got the upper hand in this game. I think so. But I'm not totally sure yet. I cannot be totally sure as yet. Okay, he plays this move. This is a good move of his. Come here. Don't want to exchange anything. No, I have a double attack here, so this might be good for me. Oh, he finds that move. Very good move to find by improve. Very, very good move to find. Come here now. Still attacking the rook though. Improve finding a very, very good move. He needs to move the rook. Wait, what? He allows me to take the rook. Why did he allow me to take the rook? Attack this knight now, developing my pieces. I want to eliminate that knight. The one piece that I want to eliminate, guys, is that knight. There's one piece I want to eliminate is that knight for sure. And this move here. Now, I think this should be winning for me now without much problems. But Improve has played a very good game, guys. No lie, this game by Improve has been just very, very good. Brilliant. I don't think there's much that he could do now. Yeah, that move is okay, but it's not going to cut it, actually. I will attack this pawn. And yeah, this most likely will end up in a victory for me. I just need to bring my king now. And don't blunder anything. Be very careful here where I put my pieces. Okay, so he's putting his pawn in light squares, but that is actually not going to work. It's actually not such a great idea. Exchanging pawns would have been maybe a better idea for himself here. Oh well, he allowed me this square, and this square is problematic for my opponent now. Yeah, that's not going to cut it, my friend. Take a check here first. Take this one. So notice what he has done. He has placed his bishop in a place where I could just sack on it. You know, there's no problem here. And this game is won. Back to tournament. Okay, guys, and there's still one more game ongoing. Improve, very good game. Improve. You actually put me to work there. That was a very good game by Improve. Guys, remember, when you're playing the game, remember to pay attention, develop the pieces, castle, and don't forget to follow my channel. I will be uploading some videos every day. Hopefully, you will be seeing short videos, maybe 3 minutes, 5 minutes, that you could come, join, and learn from it. So take care, guys. There's one more game going on. The game will finish just now, and the tournament is over. Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining the tournament. Have a good night, guys. See you. Bye-bye.